All right, everyone, good morning, and welcome back to Lost, our survival series out here in the middle of nowhere. It's a beautiful August morning again, and gonna be another hot one today, high of 93, as you can see up there on the top of the screen. And if you caught the last episode, we made some good money off of just a couple of trees. We started cutting down part of the forest that is right back over there, so you can see kind of just right there, the little yellow bobcat. So we cut down about, I think, like 6 or 8 trees or something like that. Sold most of those, and the last one is on, the last bunch of logs is on the trailer here. We didn't get around to buying our seeder, although we do have our new tractor, which is awesome. And it does have the horsepower to run the seeder that we're going to purchase. So we're actually going to go up to the store, sell this first, and then take the trailer over to the store, talk to Bill, get that seeder, get some seed, and finally start getting some crops in the ground. Let's just take a quick look at the crop calendar. And actually, we don't even, we can't even get any crops in the ground really until September. We could plant some canola, which, I mean, maybe we'll do on one of the fields, but I would much prefer to plant some cereal crops so we can get some straw. So I'm thinking some wheat and some barley to start out might be the best bet. So, you know, with that being the case, there's not a huge rush to get some crops from the ground. What I do want to do, though, is get some grass planted in our big meadow field. So that I want to get done today for sure. And then if we got to wait a little bit for our crops, that is fine. We can just get back to cutting down some more trees, making some more money. But anyway, let's go ahead, jump in the truck, head to the store, get these logs sold, and get our seeder. As we're coming up to the road here, you might notice something a little bit different. Looks like they added some signage, and oh my gosh, they paved the road. That's what these construction crews were doing here. That's awesome. Oh, this is going to be so nice. Now we can actually drive. It looks a little bit wider too, which is fantastic. And now we can get a little bit more speed coming down this road. Don't have to worry about kicking up all that dust. Oh man, this feels fantastic. Granted, this truck was no problem, you know, driving off-road a little bit, but I mean, man, now we can really put the pedal down and get to and from the shop and the sell point so much easier. This is nice. Wonder if this is going to prompt, you know, any further development into the town. I'm a little curious if, you know, if this is kind of going to be a main county road now. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, in the meantime, hey, you know, just kind of our own private road for now, I guess. Really nice. But anyway, see you guys at the sell point here in a minute. All right, let's get these unstrapped here. Let's see how much money we get. I'm guessing 5,000. Not quite close. Not too bad. I forgot that was a little bit of a lighter load than we usually bring. No worries. But all right, let's go across the street, talk to Bill, and pick up some new equipment. All right, so we just got to the store. It just opened up. We're here pretty early, but this is what Bill had ready for us. It's this old John Deere seeder. Nothing fancy, but just, you know, fertilizer capacity, seed capacity, and I think I thought about doing a cover crop for the first year, but to be honest, we don't have a cultivator, and to buy this and a cultivator, it's probably going to just cost us more to buy a cultivator than it would be to just buy some fertilizer. So we'll save maybe the cover crop for the future, and for now we'll just buy like a bag of solid fertilizer or a bag or two maybe, and see how long that lasts us. Because it is expensive, but you know, I mean, if it's all we got to work with, then it is what it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and purchase this. And then so we're also going to buy a little bit of seed. Personally, I prefer the big bags because they're a little bit, you know, easier to handle than some of the pallets, and you can actually handle them quite well with the pallet fork, which I will show you guys a little bit later. Which reminds me, you also got to buy one of those for the Bobcat. So let's get a couple of bags of these. I'm guessing maybe 2 should be fine. 3. Just to be safe. We have the money. Sure. I mean, then it won't go to waste. So might as well. We have the money. And then I will get 2 bags of fertilizer, even though we probably will only need 1. But better to have more and not need it than need it and not have it. All right, now finally, we'll just pick up a little pallet fork. Personally, I like these. Actually, I think we have one with the. We might have one with the John Deere. Yeah, I think it's this one actually. Yep, this is it. Let's go ahead and just grab this one that's specific to our loader. And we'll go bring all this back to the farm. So I will see you guys there. All right, so here's the rest of the stuff on the trailer. We also picked up a couple of tools here, a little generator. So we have ourselves a nice little workshop area in this shed here now that we can, you know, work on our equipment. I figured we already made the trip up to the store. You know, we had some extra money, and this will be very helpful for us in the near future. If anything else goes wrong, you know, we had that issue with the throttle with the old tractor here, the old farmall. So, you know, it'll be better to have a little bit of a more established setup here. And of course, you know, it's nothing special, but it'll get the job done. So got to work with what we can now since we don't have a lot of cash. But yeah, so I'm gonna go grab the Bobcat and hook it up to this pallet fork over here, and we're gonna get this unloaded off the trailer. I don't really know how we're gonna get this SEEDER off yet. I don't want to damage it. I wonder if we can kind of, if there's a nifty way we could use the pallet fork to kind of pick it up on this end and maybe just kind of gently, very gently just bring it down. I wonder if we can, you know, these pallets may be able to fit kind of underneath this metal piece here and kind of in between the discs, so we won't break anything. But you know, it beats driving a tractor all the way over there, and either way, we'll make it work somehow. I don't see why we won't be able to get this off the trailer. I think we'll be just fine. Just got to use a little bit of ingenuity here. So anyway, let's grab the Bobcat, and we'll be right back. Okay, so typically with these, you can kind of somehow I should be able to adjust. There we go. I can adjust the distance between the forks, and so I want to show you guys a little nifty trick that I've figured out for unloading some big bags without a big bag handler. So if we just kind of pull up here, and I will bring these a little bit further apart. I think probably pretty far apart actually. Yeah, but we can actually just go right up to these, and if we just get this just right, you can just go right underneath the handles like that. Except it might be a little bit heavy for this. I actually didn't think about that, I gotta say. Well, I might be able to just, we might have to just do one at a time then. I wonder if one will even be too heavy, and if that's the case, then we're gonna be in big trouble, because I don't know how we're gonna get these, we're just gonna have to, I guess, load up the SEEDER right from the trailer or something, I don't know. Yeah, let's try to get this in here like that. Alright, that might work. There we go. Yeah, so just gotta do one at a time, but still. Cool little way to unload your pallets, or unload your big bags. If you have a pallet fork, you can just do that, and it works really, really well with telehandlers and stuff. Like usually with a telehandler, I mean, if I get them close enough, I could pick up 4 with just one pallet fork, and you know, that just makes loading and unloading super, super quick. Yeah, we're just gonna put these here for now. I think this is kind of gonna be like our little storage slash workshop shed, and then the other 2 will have our vehicles and implements for now, since we don't have all that many things to store. But as we accumulate, you know, vehicles and things, maybe we'll rearrange some stuff. But yeah, for now, this is absolutely perfect. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish unloading these real quick, and then we'll get this, try to figure out a way to unload this planter. Given that this did not work very well for the big bags, since they're a little bit heavy, I am very curious to how the planter is gonna work. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that, and if, you know, if worst comes to worst, maybe we'll have to give Wayne a call and see if he can come by and give us a hand with his bigger equipment. Or even talk to Bill and see if he's got anything that we could borrow for the time being, or if he knows anybody else in the area that can help us out. But anyway, let's just see what happens. Alright, so now comes the moment of truth. I don't think there is a single way that this is going to work, given how heavy it is. But just as long as I'm able to just guide it down, we might be able to do something here. So let's kind of just pull up like this. I want to go down a little more. Oh, I guess that's the best I could do. Yep. Alright, oh no. Here goes, here goes nothing. Oh, actually oh man, that's working quite well. Look at that. Put this down as soon as I can. Oh man, I did not expect this. Very nice. Awesome. Well, oh, don't want to drag that. There we go. Don't want to get it all the way down and then break something. But yeah, cool. Alright, that'll work. We'll get the tractor, get this hooked up, and actually I'm just going to go head back over here, grab some seeds, and we'll get this filled with some seeds and some fertilizer. I forget that the fertilizer, if you may have noticed, the seeds didn't look as heavy, and I think that's because the seed bags contain, I want to say like just 1,000 liters, I believe. And the fertilizer bags, I think, have like 2,000 liters, or maybe I'm wrong. But either way, I think that the seed bags have a little bit less volume in them than the fertilizer bags do. Hence why they're weighted a little bit different. Or it could just be because the seeds are a little bit different than the fertilizer to begin with. So I don't think we'll be able to get this high enough. So I might have to do something a little bit nifty here. Let's try and get this a little bit more to the front of our pallet fork. This is the very tedious side of Farm Sim that people don't show you. Now the problem is this is gonna slide back as soon as I lift it up. So I gotta find a nice happy medium where that doesn't happen, and it looks like I may have found it. Check it out. The only problem though is that we're not going to be able to do this with the fertilizer because it's gonna tip our Bobcat forward. So I got to find another approach. That one we might just have to do. Ah man, I don't know. We're gonna have to fill it by hand. I think so. Oh jeez, can't win, can't catch a break. But this is the challenge, you know. This is the fun of farming. So I'm just gonna put this a little bit off to the front here, so I know that that's the bag that we've used. And now let's get a bag of fertilizer over there. We might just have to grab a little shovel and just kind of shovel it into the seeder. So bear with me here. Yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to lift this up. I mean, just let's see what happens if I even do this. Yeah, that is not happening. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull forward. Grab it there. Alright, that's a little better. Struggling for traction on the back wheels. Again, the fun of Farm Sim. Gotta love it. But I like, you know, I kind of like to do stuff like this. It shows, you know, I'm not trying to cheat here. No assistance of super strength is used in the making of this loading and unloading of the seeder. And yeah, oh wait, actually I might be able to get, no, I'm not gonna be close enough. All right, well I'm just gonna set this down. We're just gonna have to cut open the bag and find a way to, you know, shovel some fertilizer in here for the time being. But we'll get this hooked up, and then I'll see you guys in the field. All right, so we got our seeder all filled up and hooked up. Let's go ahead and head over to the far field where we're gonna plant our grass. Man, I'm so excited. We'll have a nice cut ready within probably a month. And then we'll be able to get some hay or some, maybe some silage. I don't know, we'll think about it. We'll think about what we want to do if we have the money to get some of that equipment. Yeah, man, this tractor, oh man, looking so good. These big tires, this thing rides so smooth, and we're nicely in the shade right now, and it is 83 degrees. Like I said, another very, very hot day on the horizon here, so this is great that we're able to have this today. But all right, first seeding of the land. Very, very exciting. Let's go and get started. All right, and here we are with the last couple of passes on our first field here, getting the grass in the ground. And I'll tell you what, this is a fantastic little tractor. I'm really enjoying driving this thing. Wayne really hooked us up with this for a great price. It runs, it's just fantastic, and yeah, really fun to drive. You know, not the biggest, not the most powerful, but you know what? It's going to do fantastic with the level of equipment that we have, and it's going to be a really good, I think we could use this for quite a while, you know, even once we grow a little bit, you know, if that's what we want to do, if we want to invest in some bigger equipment, this thing would still be great at a lot of the small jobs around the farm. But yeah, so we got that done. So now we just, kind of wait for that to start to germinate and flourish, so we can cut it in a couple of months. But for now, what I want to do is, remember we actually cut some of that grass over there and dried it out, tedded it. Well, now I want to throw it back into some bigger swaths and actually get it baled, since it's a beautiful dry day, sun is shining, perfect day to make some hay. So we're going to go ahead, hook up to the, and I think I'm going to stay in this tractor for now just because of how hot it is. I don't really want to sit in that right now. It is cooking outside at the moment. So I'm going to detach this seeder. We'll pull it into the shed here. This will be interesting. Hopefully it'll fit. It's a little bit wide, but I think we should be okay, as long as I'm very careful about this. Oh yeah, look at that. That is, ooh, barely. I know I got plenty of room on this side, but my just my reversing skills here were not up to par, as they not as good as they usually are, I must say. But good enough. We'll take that. All right, so we'll unhook that, and now let's go and hook up to the, what do we need? The windrower, which is over here somewhere, I think. Yep, there it is, right next to the plow. We'll hook up to that, get that windrowed, and then get hooked up to the baler. We'll get this baled. So I will talk to you guys in a minute. All right, and that's that. It is currently noon, as you can see. Starting to get really, really hot right about now. But, yeah, gonna go grab the baler, and actually we have to go run to the store real quick because we actually got to pick up some twine for the baler. So, last time, you know, there was a little bit left in there, but I think, you know, we're probably gonna run out if we do it again, so might as well have some on hand. Gonna go run to the store, grab that, and then we will be right back. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we're just getting back to the farm with our net wrap for the round baler. So let's just go ahead and get this off the trailer. We already got our pallet forks equipped on our Bobcat, which is awesome. Then we'll get this loaded up into the baler and get started. Shouldn't take us too long to get done with those swats. Hopefully we get at least a few bales out of it, you know. If we can get 4 or 5, that'd be nice. A nice little bout of cash for us. I know the last time we did it, I think we got 7, and give us like, I forget how much, but it was a few thousand dollars. So honestly, pretty nice, given that, you know, we're just cutting some grass. But anyway, we'll get started in a second. See what happens. But yeah, before we actually get to baling, we got to go ahead and load this up. So I think if I just go pull up here, and then I'm guessing I should just be able to press R. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we got a nice new roll in there. And then let's head to the field and see how this works. Haven't tried this net wrap before, so a little curious, but you know, a little bit more realistic than just driving the baler around. Let's see how this works. Alright, now let's go around, grab this last little bit right here. No big deal. Probably doesn't even need to do that. But yeah, I think we got one. Let's see where they at. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, maybe just 4. Oh, I think I see a 5th one down there. Either way, not bad. So let's go ahead and get these loaded onto the trailer, and then we'll go take them down to the sell point at some point today, maybe right after we get them loaded. We'll see. But yeah, this is pretty much all that I've for sure wanted to do today. At this point, I think we're just gonna jump back after we get these bales sold. We're just gonna jump back into the Bobcat, get the chainsaw fired up again, and probably just keep on keeping on with our logging endeavors. I mean, there's really not much else to do right now other than to wait for our grass to grow. So the more money we can make from logging, you know, the better. And might as well do it when we got the time. I know it's a hot day, but you know, we can at least it's shaded in the forest, so we could get some work done and you know, keep making some cash. So let's go get these loaded up, and then we'll go from there. Well, maybe I'm crazy. I thought I had a 5th bale, but I guess not. Guess we only got 4. Still, can't complain. Better than 0. So, yeah, like I said, any money we make is just straight cash, straight profit. So can't really complain either way. But yeah, let's go strap these down, take these up to the sell point, and I will see what we do after that. Like I said, probably just do some logging, since that's all we kind of can do at this point. Day's kind of getting done. You know, we got plenty of time to really make some money, do some work. So let's take advantage of the free time that we have. See you guys at the store. All right, so here we are at the store. I forgot where the bale sell point was, so I had to turn on the info markers again. I believe it is just right here. I don't know what's there. That might be grain. I don't know. Either way, we'll see if this is the right spot once we unhook these. And just park right here. Yep, I think that is good. So it looks like we're getting about 450 bucks a bale, which is pretty nice. Just under 2 grand for 4 bales, which again, cannot complain at all. Nothing but straight profit, so very happy with that. All right, well, let's go ahead back to the farm. We'll just keep going with some logging for the day, making some trips to and from the store here, or the rail yard, I guess. And then, yeah, we'll probably just call it a day after that. So, see how much money we make in the next few hours here. And it's been a good day's work. Looking forward to keeping it going. All right, well, that's one load on the trailer. And as I was driving around, I actually heard some, kind of sounded like some construction equipment, maybe close by. I'm not really sure where that's coming from, so I'm sure we'll figure that out once we get on the road here. So let's just go ahead and see what's going on. We're going to take this to the sell point, and then see what else is going on around the area. It seems like there's a little bit more activity around since I've come here, which is, you know, a good thing. Maybe the town is, maybe this area is starting to attract some residents, you know, maybe some businesses. So I'm just curious to see. So let's get on the road and see what's going on. Well, look at that. Up on the left here, looks like there's some construction activity going on here by the fire tower. I wonder what they're doing there. Maybe that they're, you know, clearing the lane a little bit. Maybe digging a foundation. Excavator over there. Dump truck. Guess we'll keep an eye on that over the next couple days. See what's going on. Good to see that something's going on around here. Always nice to see the town expand a little bit. But anyway, let's go head up to the rail yard, get these sold. See how much we make. 2 whole trees on the trailer this time, so should be good. All right, let's get this unhooked. And moment of truth here. Let's see what we can do. I'm guessing at least 5,000 for this, maybe even close to 6. 5,000. Yep. Not bad at all. These trees, again, are just so profitable. But yeah, we're gonna go head back to the farm there, to the homestead. Probably just do this for the rest of the evening. I know it's already almost 5 o'clock, but you know, we can do this really all night if we want to. But yeah, probably just gonna get one more load of logs sold. So I'll just check back in with you guys after we have done that. If we can get 2, maybe we'll get 2, but I already have those 2 trees cut down. I guess all we gotta do is load them up, so maybe I can get 2 in before it starts to get, you know, real dark. So we'll just see how we do, see what time it is later. But either way, I'll just talk to you guys after we've kind of sold everything and made our money. So see you later. All right, guys, we just got back from the store. It is getting pretty dark. I don't really want to be messing around, you know, cutting down any trees at night. So we're just going to call it for today, and we're going to call it for the episode. We've got 24 grand in the bank, which is very, very nice for like literally just a couple of loads of trees. Really can't complain about that. Tomorrow we are going to have, so let me just check the weather real quick. So yeah, it looks like tomorrow and September, we have a couple of beautiful days coming up here. All we're going to do is keep, I think tomorrow's just going to be a logging day pretty much. I also want to focus on maybe expanding out some of these fields to that area that we kind of cleared and you know, just baled that grass from. So just kind of straight back there, we have those open areas, avoiding the trees obviously, but I think we have quite a bit more land to work with. And now that, you know, we don't have these planted yet, we still got to wait a little bit to plant these. So we'll spend our time tomorrow. We'll get these plowed first and expand these a little bit. And then we'll spend the rest of the day just cutting down some trees and really seeing how much money we can make. I actually have, I'm thinking about a potential idea, a potential investment opportunity that I want to share with you guys in the next episode. But yeah, let me just say I got a couple things on my mind that I think would help, you know, make us some additional cash, especially with all these trees that we need to clear. And it might even be good for the town, you know, really kind of helping us set up some infrastructure and stuff, and you know, boosting the economy of this area over here. Maybe we can start drawing some people to the area, and you know, kind of be the source for that, the catalyst for that expansion. So exciting things ahead. But for now, gonna go ahead, just have a nice chill evening, gonna get some rest, and we got a lot of work ahead of us tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the next episode. In the meantime, have a great week. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.